What's up, my friends? Just jumping on here real quick. I have to wait here on a stop that I have. If you see behind me this biohazard sticker, it's a cooler I have. I have to put specimens in and take them up to the lab. But I figure I'm sitting here waiting. I'm just going to jump on real quick, say hey again, and we're getting some dry weather this week, which is great. I'll be able to get the concrete forms done this week. I'm going to get the concrete, do all that. I'm going to videotape that. I still have some footage I need to put out that's a little bit older before I moved in on some things I was doing. But I've got a video coming on some of the underpinning. Trying not to go so long on that, releasing that stuff. But I'm going to get on. I'm going to talk about the cost and breakdown on this stuff, and I'm going to break it down. But I'm also going to talk about a few other things, because, you know, you get in these Facebook groups about shed to house and all this stuff, these groups, and I see what some of these guys are doing. It's like, oh my God. One guy, you know, not too long ago was like, man, we just bought our shed, we're having to send it back, the walls are peeling off of it, something's wrong. I'm like, oh my God, something is wrong, because you're not using the right materials. So I'm going to talk about that. I'll talk about insulation and a lot of things I want to talk about, because a lot of stuff I've learned and I've seen it's helped me. And like I said, I'm not the be-all, end-all. I'm not perfect, but I will tell you that there are some things that have proven to not work. And if people aren't doing enough research, they're just going to put the bare minimum and just go throw whatever in these things. But it's the same as your house. If you're building a house within itself, there are better quality materials that sometimes you need to pay a little bit extra for to do it. It's worth it. But all again, it depends on what you want to do too. But there are some things that are really about safety, and we'll talk about that. No matter what the law says, these are some things I want to talk about that you need to do. Okay, I mean, that's because I said so, but you need to think. Just think, you know. When you're in a building like that you don't have a back door, even though if you had a back door, depending on how big it was, and you had a front door, you have windows. Well, how many windows and what kind of windows do you have? You know, these sort of things. You got to be thinking about that stuff. You know, you always want to think about your safety. You want to think about quality of materials and what you're going to do with this home when you do build it. So it astonishes me, the stuff that is being done, and I see these people just on their knees crying and begging for help because they screwed up. They don't know why this happened. They say everyone else is doing it. Why is it not working for us? It was like, because it never worked for them. They just didn't talk about it. They did the wrong things, you know. They didn't do the legal way of things, and da-da-da-da. So we're going to talk about that. So my point of today's video is I am going to get on and I'm going to talk about more than just the cost breakdown, just a few things. And I don't want to go into a whole litany forever on it, because the whole channel is not based on tiny houses. This is just where I'm at with this thing. So anyway, hope you're well, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, I appreciate you for watching. Thanks.